enhance your app, and, in my opinion, is the perfect collection if you'd like to learn more about React Native animations. Visit animatereactnative.com. Discover animatereactnative.com, your go-to platform for premium, customizable, and ready-to-use React Native animations. There are over 120 different animations that are going to save you time, enhance your app, and, in my opinion, is the perfect collection if you'd like to learn more about React Native animations. Visit animatereactnative.com. Discover animatereactnative.com, your go-to platform for premium, customizable, and ready-to-use React Native animations. There are over 120 different animations that are going to save you time, enhance your app, and, in my opinion, is the perfect collection if you'd like to learn more about React Native animations. Visit animatereactnative.com. Discover animatereactnative.com. Alrighty, guys. Do you hear me well? Let me bump a little bit this microphone. How is everyone doing? Leave a comment to know where you're watching this stream from and how's your day so far. Oh, I'm alone here. Never mind. Let me share this with people on the internet. Boof, boof. I'm gonna write a comment here. So yeah, basically I have nothing that I would like to code, but if you have any ideas, actually you might have an idea on what animation we can approach. In more particular, I have received actually a message on Twitter. Let me see if I can. It's on Twitter, like the Perplexity UI animation. Yeah, this one. Let me share the screen. How can I do it? Hey Manos, hey Ilmaz, hi from Turkey. Great. Hey. Thanks for loving my work. I'm doing my best every day. Now, because I'm trying to do this as a full-time job, this content creation, because I have no job, I have nothing basically. So I'm just trying to share as much as possible on any platform, YouTube, Twitch, it doesn't actually matter. And I'm also trying to sketch the reanimated course, which I would like to create and share it before New Year Eve, so before 2025. Fingers crossed on that. But I'm just trying to sketch the idea because I would like to be like a beginner to expert, I would say. Not beginner to expert, but it's going to start from zero basically and walk you through pretty much everything that I think you need to know about reanimated and animations in general to get started with animations. And then like I'll go through some simple through to advanced tutorials, how to achieve real life like examples, not nonsense animations. Ivory Coast, nice. Manos, let's build a football pitch animation that shows the players on both teams appearing. you know what's the most time consuming task from this animation is basically deciding where to place the players, and the rest is just state management. I can think about it. Hey Anderson, good morning. Nice to see you from Brazil. Nice, Brazil. I like Brazil music, man. It's sick. It's sick to listen to it, especially in the morning. You know, when you're drinking coffee. I'm also a huge coffee fan. Thank you very much, Manos, for purchasing a license on animatereactnative.com and showing the support. It means a lot to me. Thanks a lot. And I'm really happy to see that this platform is actually bringing value. Thanks, David. Watching from Kenya. Wow, nice. Really great. Hey, Gabi. Nice to see you, man. Yeah, I miss you. Hopefully, I'm gonna see you soon. But AppJS maybe. AppJS conference. Really looking forward to that. So yeah, let me actually show the screen here. So I will just zoom a bit because I see now on the live stream that you cannot see it. So this is the platform that I have created to where I'm sharing basically all the animations that I did in the past and I'll be doing in the future. So I have created this nice animation here. So if I hit refresh now, you'll see something is going to happen. So it's, yeah, I'm quite proud of it actually. So this is real data, no bullshit, no fake data, no nothing. So yeah, anyway, so thank you all 650 developers that have purchased license on animatereactnative.com. If you haven't got one, definitely recommend that. So I was I was talking about a tweet from Patrick. So I've created this animation with the tabs, which by the way the tutorial it's already available for you guys on YouTube, but you have to be a member. I don't know, just YouTube suggested me, hey, you know, you first need to. It's better for you to publish the video to members only. So I did that. So yeah, it's available for all the channel members. But I'm gonna show you like a quick sneak peek here how this is actually looking like. So you have these tabs, which is pretty reusable, I would say. So you can specify the data. In our case, it's using Lucid icons, and yeah, this is how it's performing. So I have posted it on Twitter, this entire animation. And Patrick actually mentioned that, you know, it's the beauty, those tabs are really beautiful, but what about adding some Perplexity UX on top of that? And I've just mentioned, you know, I'm not a Perplexity user. Please share with me the interaction. So he did that. So it's about this vertical list. And he was referring, yeah, you know, the tabs are awesome. Those are the tabs on the top, but let's add this vertical list. So hey Cedric, thanks for joining the live stream, man. Really appreciate it. You are actually the first developer that purchased the license. So yeah, really appreciate it, man, and I really miss you. I've seen that you are really busy with who was in the image. It's Phil, Caddy, I think it was Charlie, and also Ivan. You are building some fancy shit now, so it's great to see you doing this hackathon now with Expo. But anyway, so yeah, I was thinking about like creating this vertical list. If you have any other suggestions, feel free to shoot. I'm not even sure if I'll have enough time, so it's 23 past 3 now for me. So maybe I'll have like 40 minutes, which is, I believe, doable for creating this interaction. So I think if I'm gonna have like 10 thumbs up, I'm gonna start coding this. Yeah, just leave a thumbs up in the comment. I'm actually gonna do a zoom in here just to have this visible. How can I get a remote job in React Native with 4 years of experience? I mean, I don't have any job now, so I'm jobless. I'm unemployed, so I'm not the best person to give you an advice from this perspective. So if anyone from the chat is having it, feel free to leave it. Yeah, I've heard that exits actually it's blocked in Brazil. Really sad, really sad. But at least you have turned on the notifications, right? So you are informed whenever I'm posting something. So thank you for that. So I think we have some engagement here. You know, I was watching someone that was doing some live stream a while ago, and he was saying, "Yeah, let's trick the YouTube algorithm." So he was saying, "Yeah, now let everyone from the chat, you can shout or say something in the comment and everyone." And he was looking at the spikes in the chart with analytics, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, okay." So this is how you can trick the YouTube algorithm. So yeah, more people, the better, basically. Thumbs up only if you also optimize it and add infinite flat list with optimization. Yeah, I think uh, flat list is not that the best optimized list in React Native ecosystem. I believe flash list it's way better in terms of memory usage and footprint and everything. Like I think definitely. So with infinite, yeah, I think we can do it. I have no API, so usually I'm just hard coding the values, and just playing with them. But for infinite loading, maybe another. If we are going to do it this live stream, maybe we are going to do the infinite loading and some optimizations in a future stream. I plan on streaming more, just for you to know. Wow. Thank you very much, Frank, for tipping. A vertical list will be awesome. Maybe a card that fills the view and lets you swipe up vertically. I think I may get that. Thank you very much once again for tipping. Yeah. Hey, I'm from Brazil. I wanted to know your React market is like. Can you talk? Yeah, let's actually code something. So I think I have received quite a lot of thumbs up. Thanks for that. Oh, it's add time. Come on, it's like you. I'll just add this and yeah, 1 second. All right. Okay. So let's do it. So I have this project created here. I'm using Expo. I have reanimated installed. I have Moti. I have pretty much everything that we need. So what I would like to do is comment this component that we are going to create in a future YouTube video, which is already scheduled. Anyway, so let's create here vertical, I'll add it perplexity list, you know, and let's create this perplexity list. I don't need those. Let's create a view here. Let me know if you can see like the code and everything, or otherwise I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Okay. What I wanted to do, let's close this one and let's create a new file, perplexity tsx. Okay. Alright, so I'll export perplexity list and let's render this one here, import it and render it. So what I would like to do, I think we need to set some card size initially. So how I'm approaching this, if we are going back to the animation itself, you know, I have this SSS Twitter that I can download the videos. So we can go frame by frame. Okay, I'll just open it up here. So I have it here. I don't need this, so I can move this here. Okay. So let me make this bigger. Fuck. So basically what you have is, you see this card itself can, like the height can be like hard coded. I don't know, it's 80% of the viewport height, right? So yeah, this is like one way of doing it. And then what we can do is we can use snap to interval basically to like snap into place for each individual, because each card is going to have the same height. So yeah, we can use a snap to interval and calculate the interval, right? And maybe on top of, so you see there is also a gap. So whenever you snap into interval, you actually need to take into account the spacing as well. So we are going to create a constant for it as well. And then we are going to listen to the on-scroll events, get the Y from the native event, pass it to a shared value, and that shared value is going to be sent to each individual render item. Thank you very much. Omamoke is like, yeah, that was the whole point of creating the leaderboard animation. Really, please send me like a recording or something where you are actually using it in the wild inside your application. I'll be more than happy to receive that and also share it with others. So I think let me move this guy here. There's no need for that. Okay, so what I will do is, actually I think I may need to add expo install faker js faker. Is this right? Let me go back to this npm. I'm gonna create some dummy data, faker js. I think it's faker js, this one. Okay, it's faker js faker. Okay, great. Alrighty, so I'm gonna say here, so this perplexity is going to receive a list, and this list is going to be dummy data, and we are going to get initially, let's say 20, and I'll map through them. And let's return here actually a key, and I'll say faker, faker, this is how you use it. I have some example. Okay, so use it like this actually. Okay, and I'll say faker dot. Okay, is that a data type boolean? No. Faker random UUID random. Where it is? Faker website. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So do I have any search? Okay, UUID. Okay, so it's a string UUID. Okay, string UUID. What else we are going to need? A title. So I'll say title. It's not a lorem. Let's say music. Wow, this is great. Music artist. Okay, music artist. Okay, and what else do we have? We have like a dummy song name. Okay, I'll say description. It's faker lorem. Sentences, and I'll do it minimum of 1, a maximum of 3. We are going to clamp it seems. And author is going to be name, faker, find name, no, faker, user, name, no, name, person, full name. Okay, person, full name. I think for me the animations, those animations are actually creating the dummy data is taking longer than the animation itself. Let me catch up with the comments. We are not going to use any moti for this tutorial now. Alberto now. Make the menu do something cooler. Maybe an orbiting animation or something. Everything is so linear. Okay. Okay, you can ping me on Twitter, like twitter.com, Catalin, or x.com, or send me an email at, just send me an email on, what was the website? I think, do I have inspiration at animatereactnative.com? Yes. Use any of those ways to share something with me. So it's full name, and we also need an avatar. So let's get the avatar GitHub. Yeah. Okay. Avatar. What else do we have? Nothing, right? Okay. Let's start by doing the data. Okay. So I'll say here type. Item is this one, and we'll do it like, okay, let me move those to a different file. So I'll say here create new file, mock data ts, mock data ts, paste it, and export default. Okay, so I'll be using that, and it's data, it's mock data, and inside perplexity I'm expecting something like data to be a perplexity list props, and I'll say type perplexity props. It's a list. How it does? Item. Item, and it's a list. I think that I can actually, yeah, I don't care about extending flat list properties. Anyway, okay, so we have this one here, and I'll say, you know, this is a flat list, and data is going to be data, and key extractor we don't actually need because we have key here. And I'll say render item is going to get the item and also the index, and it's gonna return how to name it, animated card. It's going to receive the item, index. We're going to use the index because we need to animate or interpolate based on it, right? So yeah, okay. Anyway, so I will create this function. I'm gonna say animated card, remove this one here, and I'll say type animated card props, it's equal to item, which is item, and index, which is number. Okay, and I'll say here some props. I'll say item and index. I'll give text of item dot title, description, and I'll create another view with text author name, image, import image from image, and I'll say style. I'll give it a width of, let's say 60, high aspect ratio 1 should be enough, and border radius of 30. Okay, hit save. Oh, okay, hit save. Actually, this is too much. I'll say 40. Too much. 30. Okay, 30 should be fine. Okay, and what else we can do here? We can say style, flex direction, row. Okay, we have some styling. We have first it should be the image, and then the thingy, justify content to the center. No, align items to the center, and add a gap of spacing. Let's create this spacing. Add constants, spacing, it's equal to 8, I'll say. Okay, and what else is this? So we have an image. Oh, we also have a dummy image. Can we get some dummy images? I'll say here internet, maybe. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do like color, a fake color, and I'll add a background. Okay. So I'll say to the mock data, I'll say how is this called? This is called how is this called? Boom, 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 boom. Give me a key for an image or background color that I can use. No, it's thinking. Come on, it's like background color. I'll say BG, you know, fuck it. Oh, sorry for swearing, but anyway, so I'll stay here BG, it's faker color. Oops. It's too complex for me to think now, but anyway. So I have here, and so I have a view instead of an image. I'll say style, background color is going to be item.bg, border radius of, I'm going to be using constant here, border radius, it's equal to 8 again, and I'll say border radius is this border radius. Okay, nothing is visible because I need to do a flex one, and height of item size, and this item size item size is equal to, first let's get the width and height from dimensions, get screen. Okay, and it's going to be height multiplied by 0.72, right? So it's 72% of the item screen, and the height is going to be how much? Maybe I am going to make it 0.7% as well. So 70% of the item, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, 0.4. I think this should work. And this animated card itself is going to have a style of height, its item size, and padding, spacing, border radius. Okay, and I'm also adding a gap of spacing, just to make everything looks to just look better. And I'm gonna replace the safe area view to be a view instead. Okay. And does this have any? Okay, so this has some sound too low. Oh, okay, sorry. I don't know how to make it. Do I have a gain here? I think it's better now. If you cannot hear me, I'll just let me know. Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank. Nice to see you here, man. Nice to see you. I saw your comment, by the way, about an animation in animate-react-native.com, and I'm gonna fix it. Sorry for the huge delay. Khalid, I hope the sound is okay now. Why do you use underscore in front of the constant names? Well, because those are like private constants, and yeah, this is how I like to use them. So whenever something is private to this component, I'm just using underscore. Okay, so I think I also need to add here like an because this has a background attached to it. So I think the background color is going to be added to the main thing here. But I am going to lower this down like so. So I'll do 3.3, let's say. Not 3.3, maybe 9.9. Okay. Yeah, I think this looks better. And I am going to also increase the spacing in size, so multiplied by 2. Okay, that looks better. And also increase the border radius. Okay, this is okay. And now let's add the background to this guy here. So I'll say background is background, and remove the opacity. So I was adding 9.9 just to add a little bit of opacity here. Okay, I think I think this looks okay. do I have any images? Internet image, faker image. Okay, so I have some images. Avatar, no avatar, data URI. Pum pum pum. Lorem Flickr, Pixum. Okay. Placeholder. What is this via placeholder? Okay, nothing. Can I have a little example? Pixum. Yeah, I can use this one as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. Okay. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna go to the VS Code, mock data, and image as a string, and image is going to be faker, and the width is going to be 300. So I'm gonna go to perplexity. I'm gonna remove this background. Yeah, now you see the problem with the yeah, maybe if I do it CC, that looks better. And the view is going to be actually an image with a source. Mock data is the most yeah, never mind. And I also need to do object fit. It's going to be contain, or yeah, so the width is going to be like this, and the height is going to be 300 multiplied by 1.4, let's say. What else can I pass here? Category, nature. Okay. Okay, so this is better. So now let's go to perplexity list, where we have the list. And the UI is so ugly. Yeah, it's ugly, but anyway, so with the spacing inside the flat list, I can add here gap. I have content container style. I'll add gap. Okay, great. And the title should be style. Font size is going to be, let's say, 24, bigger. And what else? Actually, even bigger, maybe 32. No, it's too much. 24. And description is going to have a different style. Font size maybe 18. No, 16 was good. And font weight is going to be 300. And we are going to do a number of lines. It's 3. Okay. And I'm gonna grab this into a view. And do I need it? Yeah, okay, so I've increased the gap and everything. Yeah, my kids just arrived home, so I think most probably I'm gonna end this stream in 8 minutes. So let's actually get the Y coordinates, and then let's see how we can pass to each individual animated card that Y and just interpolate the opacity. But first I would like to do the snap to interval. So I know the item size and I know the spacing between the items. So what we can do here is we can do snap to interval, and I'll say item size multiplied plus spacing, right? And the acceleration rate is going to be fast. So now it's going to jump 1, 1, 1, you see? So it's it's just pagination, because we know the item height. That's the whole point, right? So we know the item height, so I'm just applying dedicated pagination. Yeah, it's looking quite good, but I believe it's actually spacing multiplied by 2, right? Because yeah, we have yeah, I think it's this should be, yeah, okay. And deceleration rate, because I would like to snap fast to the final position. That's why I'm using deceleration rate fast. Aesthetical amazing. Yes, I do have discount for students. It's actually, if you are going to purchase now, you are going to receive right out of the box a 50% discount. The coupon code, it's give me a second. Coupon code, it's thank you. Okay, and but you see, it's, I don't want to do like, I want to move to the middle. So what I'm going to do now, 1 second. Discover animatereactnative.com, your go-to platform for premium, customizable, and ready-to-use React Native animations. There are over 120 different animations that are going to save you time, enhance your app, and, in my opinion, is the perfect collection if you'd like to learn more about React Native animations. Visit animatereactnative.com. Discover animatereactnative.com, your go-to platform for premium, customizable, and ready-to-use React Native animations. There are over 120 different animations that are going to save you time, enhance your app, and, in my opinion, is the perfect collection if you'd like to learn more about React Native animations. Visit animatereactnative.com. Discover animatereactnative.com, your go-to platform for premium, customizable, and ready-to-use React Native animations. There are over 120 different animations that are going to save you time, enhance your app, and, in my opinion, is the perfect collection if you'd like to learn more about React Native animations. Visit animatereactnative.com. Discover Can you hear me now? Oh man, I need to go again. Damn. So what I was saying, it's about snap to alignment. Can you hear me now? Okay. So initially it was snapping to the top edge of this active item. So if I scroll up, let's go to this bird, the second bird here. You'll see it's going to snap to the top edge of the item. But what I want instead is to keep it in the middle of the screen. So basically the middle of the item is going to be in the middle of the screen. So to do so, I need to specify here to the flat list snap to alignment center. So now watch what's going to happen when I'm scrolling back to this bird. I'm keeping it in the center. And the other one, instead of passing like a plain background color, what I was doing instead, cloned the image, passed the same source URI, but added a blur radius. So in this way, we are going to have it like this, and then added an opacity to not make it that obvious. Great. And one last thing before going, we will need to store this into a variable. So I would like to say item full size. So I'll go here, const item full size is this one. This is needed for the interpolation. So now let's transform this animated view. I'm going to apply a different scale to these items. So I'll say animated, import animated from React Native Animated, make this flat list an animated flat list, create here a scroll Y because it's vertical, is going to be a shared value starting from 0, and also on scroll, use animated scroll handler. We're going to use the shorthand notation here just to get the on scroll event and assign it to the scroll value. It's e.content offset and y. Oops. Okay, so now we need to pass the on scroll to on scroll, and don't forget we would like to get the scroll event throttle at 60 fps. So 1000 divided by 60 or 16, as someone was mentioning some while ago. Never mind. So now we basically get the scroll Y position, but instead of scroll Y, I would like to do math. So I'll divide scroll Y by the item full size. Okay. So now I'll get values between 0, 1, 2, 3, right? So I can interpolate easily. Okay, so this scroll Y, we are going to pass this to the component, go to the animated component, animated prop cards, and add the scroll Y, which is an animated shared, it's a shared value. Oops, that's coming from reanimated. Come on, value as a number. Okay. Oops, get a scroll Y, and now let's interpolate that and play with the opacity. So we are going to say opacity 1 for the active item, otherwise is 0.5. So what we can do here, let's create the styles. It's a use animated style from reanimated and return here opacity, which is going to be interpolate, and we are going to interpolate this scroll Y value with the index -1, index and index +1, and the output range is going to be 0.5, 1.5. Basically, if you are either on the right or top or bottom and not the active slide, make it 0.5, otherwise it's 1. Okay, and convert this view to be an animated view instead, and this is complaining animated. Oops, animated is not defined, so it's animated. Okay, and along with those styles that we have prepared here, pass the styles. What have I done wrong? Okay, oops, and styles. So now if I press save, you'll see the opacity to the next item is going to be 0.5. So when I move this, see, whook, whook, whook. And what we can also do, just make this smaller, just for you to see. So now, whoop, whoop, okay. And also add transform. So transform, scale, the same, interpolate. We are going to interpolate the scroll Y value again, the same actually the same range here, but this time is 0.91 and 0.9. The thing is that now this extrapolation it's extend, and on the index +2, for example, is going to be 0.8, right? So we can clamp this. Extrapolation clamp, right? Just to avoid any calculations down the road. So now you'll see that we also have some animation happening. Whoa, of the item. So if we are going to make the item 0.62, let's say, and here refresh here, we are going to see it, and opacity it's too low, maybe 0.4. Okay. Okay, and the scale should be maybe 75 and 75. I think this looks better. The only issue is that the math it's wrong. So I believe this should be only maybe item size, maybe item size. Yeah, plus spacing. Okay. Yeah, I think this still not great. So why is here? Oh, got you. So it's actually, this is going to be actually item. So it's item full size divided by 2, maybe. So where is the index? Index. We're going to snap. Wait a second. So item full size. So if I move the snap to center. Okay, so this is now working, but I would like to have it snap to alignment center. So it's going to snap. I think this is looking okay. Yeah, the source code for this most probably is going to be available on animatereactnative.com or on the platform. Alrighty, so I definitely have to go. It was nice to catch up with you all, guys. Hopefully there was something new for you as well, and you have learned something. And let's continue tomorrow and style more on this. So yeah, I don't know, the scale seems to be off for some reason. So yeah, maybe just playing around with the opacity, and just leave the scale, or we can figure it out, right? Until then, don't forget to check animatereactnative.com for more animations and ready to use components for animation purposes. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe to this channel, and thank you all for supporting me. See you in the next video. Cheers. Discover animatereactnative.com, your go-to platform for premium, customizable, and ready-to-use React Native animations. There are over 120 different animations that are going to save you time, enhance your app, and, in my opinion, is the perfect collection if you'd like to learn more about React Native animations. Visit animatereactnative.com.